What's up guys? Today's video is on the top 5 best audio interfaces in 2022. Through extensive research and testing, I've put together a list of options that will meet the needs of different types of buyers. So whether it's price, performance, or particular use, we've got you covered. For more information on the products, I've included links in the description box down below, which are updated for the best prices. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now, let's get started. Number 5. If you want to save some money and still get a good product, check out the Audience ID4 MK2 for you. The best budget audio interface on the market in 2022. Audience is one of the leading brands in the interface market. This product is very elegant, sporting a distinctly modern style. Everything is well proportioned and looks good on the table. In addition, the Audience sound card comes with a USB-C cable, so make sure you have the right connector and be prepared to get a longer cable if your interface is going to be positioned far from your PC. In terms of connectors, the little Audience stands out a bit from other home studio-oriented interfaces because it's very well equipped, making it quite scalable and therefore long-lasting. First of all, if we focus on the inputs, we find quality preamp circuits. The die responds very well to details for both electric guitar and bass, and the microphone preamps are efficient and transparent. However, they're not transparent in the boring sense of the word, but faithful and musical. They do the job well without adding any special color. When put to use, the ID14 MK2 performs well or even excellently, especially compared to other models in the same price range. Also, the Audience ID4 MK2 driver includes a small piece of software for controlling various parameters. Through this tool, you'll be able to manage the routing of your signals as well as adjust the buffer and sample rate. An interesting option on Audience software is the control of 2 cues. In addition to the main mix, this will allow you to send different mixes to different outputs. Finally, at the software package level, we find the ARC interface. In the end, the small Audience ID4 MK2 turns out to be a well-built, easy-to-use interface that offers quality sound. Both. Number 4. If you're looking for the top bang for the buck, check out Focusrite's Scarlett 4i4 3rd Gen, the best value audio interface on the market in 2022. Visually, the generational jump is quite subtle, with various optimizations and innovations that took place down to the last detail. According to the manufacturer, the 3rd generation Scarlett is equipped with new microphone preamplifiers that have a switchable so-called R effect during recording. This creates an added presence that's based on the manufacturer's legacy isopreamps. The interface is equipped with USB Type-C sockets that use new drivers with lower latency. You can also find various improvements over previous models elsewhere. When you compare data sheets with a gain of 56 decibels, the current preamplifiers have a pregain that is 6 decibels higher than the 2nd generation Scarlett interface. The 4 inputs of the 3rd gen Scarlett 4i4 are distributed between the front and back of the device. There are 2 combo mic instrument line inputs as combo jacks on the front, while inputs 3 and 4 on the back are non-switchable line inputs. Close by are balanced line outputs 1 to 4, which are also designed as a large jack socket, and adjustable headphone output is located on the front. The Focusrite Scarlett 4x4 3rd is controlled via 4 pots and a button to activate the power required by the condenser microphones on the front of the device. Other important features, such as the input settings, can only be accessed via the free Focusrite control software. It's available on the manufacturer's homepage. Even if you haven't already registered, the latest generation Scarlett 4x4 is flawlessly finished and leaves a serious impression that's quite representative of this price range. The body, partly made of metal, is sufficiently robust and heavy to be used on 4 rubber feet on the desktop. Yet, thanks to its compact dimensions and rounded edges, the case is extremely easy to transport. The scope of delivery on the hardware side is pretty clear. Besides the interface, the only thing worth mentioning is the USB connection cable, whose length of about 1 meter is absolutely sufficient. Number 3. Up next, we present to you this solid-state Logic SSL2 Plus. In our humble opinion, the best mid-range audio interface available on the market in 2022. SSL is known worldwide for its legacy of large-format mixing consoles and sound processing units. In recent years, their line of sound creation products has consistently targeted smaller project studios and high-end hobbyists looking to get that SSL sound at a lower price. This interface records audio at sampling rates and modes up to 192 kHz per 24-bit. The SSL2 Plus gives you an extra high current output for professional headphones, making it perfect when recording with someone else. Also, this additional headphone output can be configured in a way that allows another person to have a different headphone mix. The device also has unbalanced outputs for easy connection to DJ mixers, and finally, it has a 5-pin DIN MIDI input and traditional MIDI outputs. The device is quite well equipped with 2 microphone preamplifiers and 2 balanced outputs on the 6 3mm jacks. It's clear to us that the manufacturer always pays attention to good construction in a low-budget area. There's a lot of plastic on the device, but the buttons, plugs, and rotary controls are pretty solid. The large volume controller's analog is shown by the slight jitter of the 2 stereo channel sync. As soon as the SSL2 Plus is connected to a device, the green USB LED above the volume control lights up, signaling that the audio interface is ready to go. The SSL2 Plus front panel, which is tilted forward, makes operation easy and gives a robust impression. The RCA plugs are another handy feature for anyone planning to use the SSL2 Plus in live setup and need to connect to one of the more common DJ mixers. Despite its features in the USB 20, SSL2 Plus does not require power. This means that it's suitable for quick, unplugged sessions, for example, on Number 2. If you want a top-quality product and aren't hesitant to pay the extra dollar for it, we've specially selected for you the Apogee Symphony Desktop, also known as the best premium audio interface on the market in 2022. We're looking at an audio interface of the Apogee Symphony series for ambitious musicians and producers, which offers all the features of professional equipment. This model features a powerful DSP that computes plugins from the company's library without delay in Logic Pro X. The DSP can be controlled without a second window and directly through the composite channels. The interface includes Symphony Ed's channel strip, British Solid State, 1950s American Tube, and Symphony Reverb plugins. Furthermore, the interface offers 2 digitally controlled Apogee microphone preamplifiers, presenting users with the ability to directly convert the auxiliary sound to the desired preamplifier after selecting it. The outputs can be used to independently drive studio speakers and 2 headphones. Highly developed converters ensure extremely low latency and exceptional sound quality. The Channel 2 instrument input is conveniently located on the front, as is the 6 3mm headphone output. Another 3 5mm headphone jack is located on the back, hidden under the line outputs. There's a USB-C port for connecting to a PC, Mac, or iPad, and a locking connection for external power, such as a USB host port. The heart of the Apogee Symphony Desktop is built into the control panel in the upper left corner. The touchscreen has a diagonal of about 4 inches, and is therefore almost in the range of smartphones. The resolution can't quite keep up with a modern mobile phone, but we haven't seen anything better in the audio interface. The performance is also impressive. The screen responds quickly to touches and swipes. Number 1, and now we present to you the Universal Audio Apollo Twinks, which took home the gold medal as the best overall audio interface available on the market in 2022. The Universal Audio Apollo 20X is a simple and intuitive Thunderbolt audio interface that you can take anywhere to go and know that you can always expect high quality. It is one of the most popular desktop recording interfaces in the world, with a dynamic range of 127 decibels and the included package of UAD analog emulation plugins. It gives you a first-class, fully equipped analog studio to enhance the Apollo desktop interface class-leading audio conversion. UA engineers redesigned the Twins audio conversion to deliver a stunning 127 decibel dynamic range. giving the Apollo interface an organic, spacious sound that easily rivals the Twink's top converters. Universal Audio Apollo Twink's interfaces record and mix with elite class AD and DA conversion. With the widest dynamic range and lowest noise of any desktop interface, they are used every day in various situations, and above all for creating music and recording discs with excellent sound. A hallmark of Apollo interfaces is the real-time UID processing that allows them to run an entire library of UID plugins with near zero latency, regardless of the buffer size of your audio software, and without taxing your computer's CPU. No other professional audio interface comes with a collection of classic analog processor emulations, and that's something that users particularly like. The Universal Audio Apollo 2 and X feature two unison-enabled. Mic preamps unison technology is found in the Hayes instrument input on the front panel of the Apollo 20X Duo, which provides absolute impedance gain matching for guitar and bass amp models from the Fender, Marshall, and Peg